Over 3 years ago, I uploaded a video titled Full Dive Virtual Reality is a Terrifying Idea. It highlighted my concerns, but mostly my excitement as to what full dive virtual reality could be. And since then, we've seen improvements and innovation brought forth that can only be described as magic. But we're still not there yet, not even close. You see, in that video, I did my best to explain my passion for full dive virtual reality and why I'm absolutely in love with it. It's more than just a game or means to view movies and other media. It's the ability to enter a new world. I guess I'm trying to say, why would you limit your perception of virtual reality to a screen attached to your face? There's so much more to it, and I hope to explain that here. We all long for an escape from time to time. It's why we watch movies, TV shows, and play video games. But there's one escape that, on average, stands above all: amusement parks. And I'm sure when I say that, there's one amusement park in particular that comes to mind. What makes Disney World unique and relevant is the idea behind it. You pay a steep price to, for one day, be transported to the happiest place on Earth. From there, you can meet your favorite characters, take in the sights, and forget about all those worries of your daily life. All things considered, not a bad deal. I actually went to Disney earlier this month, and I must say, it was pretty immersive. The castle, the characters, the music, even the employees all did their part to immerse you in this world that Walt Disney himself created. When you're walking through Galaxy's Edge, you might, for a second, forget that you're at a theme park. But when that second passes, you remember where you are and how much you paid to be there. And that at the end of the day, at the end of this trip, you still have to go home. And then the immersion ends. Okay, I keep using this word immersion. I probably sound like a broken record. Let me explain what immersion means to me. Immersion is that next level of being enveloped in the media you're consuming. It's not just being excited, it's being enthralled. It's when you spend hours reading up on the lore of that TV or movie. It's when I spend hours walking through the worlds of my favorite video games, taking in the sights and sounds and feels of being in a different world. Something I actually do. That is immersion. Which brings us full circle to full dive virtual reality. It's every single example I've given you thus far in one, dialed up to the extreme. Look, I love the work that Apple and Meta are putting into their headsets. That is innovation right there. But if you hear me talk about full dive VR and your mind goes to a headset with screens, I've already lost you. That doesn't even scratch the surface of what I see our future as. It's a good start, but it's nowhere close. I'm not showing you scenes from Tron Legacy or Ready Player One to fill time or to have something for you to look at. For me, that's a glimpse into the future. Don't believe me? Well, just keep watching. But of course, as you watch this video, you might think to yourself, okay Sylvix, I'm sold, I love it, I'm excited for it. But let's be realistic. When is this happening? Is it happening? And honestly, that's not an answer I can give you in this video. I have no idea. All I can say is, keep your eyes open.
If you have an idea that you genuinely think is good, don't let some idiot talk you out of it.
Link start.
This is really the most incredible thing I've ever seen. It feels like we're in the same room. It's you, it's really you. But you're not here with me, right? You're there wearing a headset and I'm wearing a headset.
Yeah?
It feels like the future.
I can walk on this omnidirectional floor in any direction I want. It will automatically do whatever it needs to.
Like a moving floor, basically, but it's already got these gears turning in my head about future potential applications, particularly in VR.
What you're seeing as the trials take place is that as the researcher applies light pressure to the robotic fingers, those physical sensations are converted into electrical signals that are fed directly back into Nathan's brain. Through this brain-machine interface, electrical signals are delivered as precise stimulation that his brain interprets as though his own fingers are being touched.
Imagine a number of people being in a room, being able to be somewhere else collaboratively and moving around, doing sightseeing.
That's the type of thing that feels the most like the future.
Philip O'Keefe can't use his fingers to type like you or I, but thanks to a tiny brain implant, he was able to send the following tweets. No need for keystrokes or voices. I created this tweet just by thinking it.
When you have the headset on your head, it sees your face, it sees your expression. It can basically send an encoded version of what you're supposed to look like over the wire. So
It makes it so much more immersive.
And if this thing can continue to be developed, maybe, just maybe, can get us closer to that reality someday.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you look at the rest of my videos, you realize that I make primarily League esports videos, but to be honest, I really want to make a lot more of these VR concepts. It's like my favorite thing to talk about. I love it so much and I can't wait for it to hit the market in who knows how long. If you want to support me further, please subscribe to my Patreon. That's a way that you can invest in my company actually, because I do work professionally in the esports industry, working with across different games and different clientele, so that would be very helpful and I promise that I can make it worth your time. Other than that, please continue to support the videos. Thanks.